Welcome everybody to week 2. Well done to everybody who has completed week 1. I've absolutely loved seeing all your contributions, the photos of your food and all of the other things that you've been sharing with us, all your questions and any challenges that you've got. So well done and thank you so much for participating. Last week we covered the basics of blood sugar balance. We talked about carbohydrates, the different kind of carbohydrates. We talked about protein and how much protein that you need to have. We also talked a little bit about sugar cravings and how to combat those, why we get them. Alcohol, how the better kind of sources of alcohol and how to sort of some replacements and things for alcohol if you're trying to do the program alcohol free. We also, I shared with you the healthy eating plate, which is a really helpful guide when you sort of continue on after the program has finished. And we also, we shared some healthy snacks, and I've also, I gave you a little sort of challenge around movement. So hopefully those that were sort of struggling to fit movement into their day have now got maybe some ideas of doing some different things. So I tried today for the first time ballet bar class, just to kind of keep things interesting and fun, and I think that's really, really important. So this is a sort of a reminder, but also wanted to introduce the concept of healthy habits. Now, healthy habits are really, these are the important things for when you finish the program, because these are the things that are going to continue to make you feel better. So it's really, you know, trying to get sort of, you know, good rhythm into your day of the types of things that you, the good healthy choices that you make. So the first one, of course, is reducing sugars and refined carbohydrates, or beige carbohydrates. Now, hopefully by now, your blood sugars will be nicely balanced. And sometimes people say, how do I know if my blood sugar is balanced? Well, you should now experience a reduction in cravings. Your energy levels should be more stable during the day. Perhaps your sleep has improved. You might have less headaches. So all of these are, you know, so good signs. Your hunger might have reduced as well. So those are good signs that your blood sugars are nicely balanced. And the second healthy habit is having protein with each meal. So this is really, really important. And hopefully by now you've managed to look at roughly how much protein you should have each day, and then you can work out how to make sure that your meals have enough protein in them. If you're having vegetarian forms of protein, then it is really important to make sure that you get enough of that in, because with meat and fish, just one piece of meat or fish is going to give you about 30 grams of protein, so it's quite easy. And of course, limiting alcohol and caffeine because of the effect that has on your blood glucose. Lots of varied vegetables, really colourful vegetables are so important. We've seen that both in the information about carbohydrate, but of course also because it has such a supporting and nourishing effect on the body. And 3 meals a day. So this is, I know some of you are still having snacks, and that's absolutely fine. And I call that bridging, because if you're going from quite a carbohydrate rich diet to a lower carbohydrate diet, sometimes you need a snack to keep you going in the afternoon. As you move through week 2, hopefully you'll be able to drop some of those snacks. But the key thing is not to skip any meals, and starting your day with a protein rich breakfast really, really helps with hunger. And also just the motivation to keep making good choices as the day progresses. We're going to talk a little bit more about hydration this week, but making sure that you've got plenty of water, herbal teas and things like that to keep you hydrated, and of course movement, which I just mentioned. So coming up this week, we've got we're going to discuss hunger and the appetite pendulum. We're going to talk about reward and how we can look at rewarding that isn't related to food or drink. We're going to take a little bit of a deeper dive into fats. We're going to talk about sleep, hydration, fruit, because that sometimes comes up, the question, and some more work around sort of nourishing the body. So I will see you back in the group, and again, well done for everybody who has participated so far.